Gen Z is the most connected generation in history. They've grown up with smartphones in their hands. Social media, instant messages, YouTube, AI, it's all they've ever known. Every second, there's a new trend, a new post, a new voice going viral. They can talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime. They live in a digital universe, but still feel deeply, painfully alone. How is that even possible? Let's go back to the beginning. This generation was born into uncertainty. They saw their parents lose jobs, they grew up during economic crashes, they witnessed the planet warming, school shootings, political chaos, a pandemic that locked them indoors. By the time they were teenagers, the world already felt broken. Many missed the most important moments of growing up: graduation, prom, first love, college dorm life. Instead, they stared at computer screens in silent bedrooms. They watched the world fall apart through a Wi-Fi connection. Now, as young adults, they step into a reality that feels just as unstable. College is more expensive than ever. Jobs demand experience but offer little pay. Housing is unaffordable. Even food prices are rising. And through it all, they are told to stay positive, be confident, and succeed. But how do you build a life when the ground beneath you is always shifting? Gen Z doesn't just scroll for fun. They scroll for escape, for answers, for connection. But what they find is pressure. Perfect faces, perfect bodies, perfect lives. All fake, all filtered. The more they scroll, the worse they feel. They compare, they judge, they feel like they're not enough. Mental health issues are soaring. Anxiety, depression, burnout. And it's not because they're too soft. It's because they're carrying too much. They're not just living through change, they're drowning in it. Social media gave them voices, but also gave them invisible chains. Likes and comments control their self-worth. Dopamine spikes, then crashes. Even rest doesn't feel restful. Even fun feels like performance. And loneliness, it's everywhere. They may have thousands of followers, but no one to call when they're crying. Friendships are harder to build. Family bonds feel distant. Romance is often just swipes and texts. They crave real connection, but don't know where to find it. Some say Gen Z is lazy. Others say they're entitled. But maybe they're just exhausted. Tired of pretending, tired of smiling through the pain, tired of living in a world that doesn't listen. Yet despite all this, they are still showing up. They speak openly about mental health. They fight for justice. They care about the planet. They support each other online in ways no generation has. They didn't create this broken system, but they dream of fixing it. Gen Z is not hopeless. They are hopeful in their own way. Yes, they are lonely. Yes, they are overwhelmed, but they are awake. And maybe that's exactly what the world needs right now.